Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you a quick video just sharing my excitement over the news of Van Helsing officially being renewed for a fifth and final season. Well, sharing just some of my thoughts on the most recent episode, Season 4, Episode 12, 3 pages.
Saska.
And I'm Jen Saska.
And we're the Saska sisters.
Work to do.
Get a part of this.
Bloody Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel here.
Spread the little butt down there. It's Bloody with 2 E's.
Bloody Jacob for sexy, awesome, exclusive content. And actually a for real friend of the Saskas.
Yeah, we love him. Support his stuff.
Please support your local artists. Please. Mwah.
That's right, Syfy officially renewed Van Helsing for a fifth and final season. And for a lot of people, this is sad news. For some, it's more bittersweet. For me, it's mostly good news. A little bittersweet, not because I want the show to end, but because I feel like the trajectory of this season, the direction that's been set up, with the introduction of the Dark One, Dracula, Tricia Hellfair. I feel like it's good pacing. I think it feels appropriate within the story that there would only be another season after this, because they just have the most major villain of the entire series that's been building to it since the start. So I feel like they'd be in danger of dragging it out or bleeding the story a bit dry if they went for more than one more season, honestly. So I feel like it feels appropriate, to the amount of story left, to keep it as engaging as possible. There'd be one more season, so I think this is right. I think this is the right amount. But still bittersweet, because Van Helsing has been a show that I've been following and reviewing since the very start, since Season 1, Episode 1. I was immediately sort of taken back by it. It's been the main staple of my channel since then, really. The cast and crew are some of the probably the nicest people from a TV show I've ever seen interacting with people online. Roland Scab, my interview with him, which was great a while ago. Just very kind and passionate people. So it is sad to see, that, being set for an end. But again, I think it's what's best for the story, and it seems like they think that way too, although they won't really say if they didn't right now. But still, it feels right. From my perspective, my very dedicated perspective, I think it's a good thing. Obviously much better than Syfy just canceling it than us being left with whatever sort of major setup they have for us in store with this Season 4 finale this Friday. I got a couple concerns, though. I will say that, just over Vanessa. You guys know I've been a bit frustrated with the lack of Vanessa this season, although it's tough to complain about it, because Kelly Overton, congratulations again to her. She did get pregnant, similar to, her in Season 2, so I had to cut down her screen time in the season, which is why she's only been in a handful or so of episodes this season, and why we haven't seen her since Episode 7. But, and it's fine, I can't blame the writers for that or anything. They've had to write around that. But I'm just hoping they're not setting up to, sorry about that, they're not setting up to kill off Vanessa in the Season 4 finale, because they built up they've built up Violet and Jack pretty significantly within a season. And they're really trying to make him seem like just as important, if not more important, than Vanessa. And, technically speaking, maybe, just what they've laid out about him this season as quick as they could. But we know we've crawled through the mud with Vanessa. Kelly Overton is the absolute heart and the main strength of this show. Vanessa is the reason why I've been invested in the show as much as I have over the years. So unless it's completely her decision, if they were to kill off Vanessa and then have Jack and Violet set up, as the main characters to take on the Dark One and the Dracula in the final season, it would honestly feel like a disservice, to the story of the show if Vanessa isn't there to lead the final charge against Dracula. It all finally happens, and then, Vanessa's gone, for the last season, no more Vanessa. It would feel like an injustice. It would feel a bit anticlimactic and hollow if there is anyone else around to kill Dracula without her. So I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping there's going to be some kind of loop thrown. Vanessa actually remains alive, or she comes back, and we see Kelly Overton, Vanessa in full force, leading Ivory, Jack, and Violet, and Axel and Julius and everyone else against the Dark One in the 5th and final season. That would be great. So as long as that happens, I'm very happy, and I can't wait to see how they end it. But overall, I think it's good timing. I think it makes sense, and I'm just grateful that they're getting to tell their full story, because so many shows don't these days. So follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe, and and again, the ratings haven't been great. I think it had its lowest episode, like 0.21, 3 pages was. So I think it just shows a certain amount of respect that Syfy has, for the show, at least giving it like one more season to just, tell its run after all this time. And 3 pages, I'm not going to really talk about this too much. This isn't really one of my usual full-length reviews, and I apologize that I didn't get it out this week. I've just been very, very busy with work and trying to do some other videos as well. But I thought it was a fine episode. Decent setup for the season finale coming up here. I thought Neil McDonough turned in a really good performance as Hanson. I preferred him to the true younger version of himself. So I was glad they got to show a little more of him. Saying goodbye to his daughters and actually withstanding a lot of that pain that the Oracle was putting him through. I did feel for it a bit there. I like the Oracle's exchange with Axel towards the end, about Scarlet and such, her trying to play on that. So I thought it was a pretty good episode. Again, feel free to comment below and we can talk more about it. I just didn't have time to do a full-length video on another Vanessa-less episode this week. Again, I understand why that had to be that way this season, but I'm very excited for Vanessa to return in the season finale, hopefully with the Dark One, and we can see her, start getting ready to finish her off in season 5 with the others. Let's go. But follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe. If I had to rate 3 pages, by the way, it'd be like an 8.4, 8.6, somewhere in there. Let me know. And peace.